Hello again everyone and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. We are back here in the Fade, and after the uncoverings we found in the last episode, I'm quite curious to see what else we're going to find here. We now know that the reason that we have the mark on our hand is because we touched the orb that Corypheus was using to perform his ritual, and instead we got the mark on our hand that he intended to get himself, and we also found out that the Grey Wardens were the people that were actually holding the Divine in place for Corypheus to perform his sacrifice as well. Why were they doing it? We don't know. And it seems like Hawk and the Warden Stroud are going to have a bit of a discussion once we get out of this place. So yes, I'm quite curious to see what transpires in the next episode or two. Let's press on and find out. What's this? A letter written in a shaking hand. Son, by the time you read this, the Darkspawn poison will have claimed me. We gave all at Starkhaven and we bought time for the Wardens to slay the Archdemon, but when I smelled the corruption in my wound, I knew I would not live to see you again. Fyrus will want men to search the battlefield. He sees Starkhaven as rising to greatness, and the weapons of 100 dead Grey Wardens lying unclaimed on the ground will help him conquer the Free Marches. You must refuse. The battlefield is soaked in poison, and no speech, no bullying, no taunts about cowardice can change that. Anything that roams the battlefield now will die. Stall him however you must, and watch for the crows, those birds of the good sense to fear the blight. When you see them gather, then you will know that the poison is gone, and it's safe to search the battlefield for trinkets to satisfy Fyrus. I will not be here to guide you, son, so you must learn from the crows. They watch patiently, and they let their fear keep them alive. Please, I beg you, watch the crows and do the same, Sora. That's sad. That is very sad. Right. More demons down there.
Ah, we have a visitor. Some foolish little boy comes to steal the fear I kindly lifted from his shoulders. You should have thanked me and left your fear where it lay, forgotten. You think that pain will make you stronger. What fool filled your mind with such drivel? The only one who grows stronger from your fears is me. But you are a guest here in my home. So by all means, let me return what you have forgotten.
That is a truly haunting voice he has there. Not one that I want to hear much more of, to be honest with you, but I no doubt will. Okay, as we were. What's this? The Claws of Dumat. Master unveiled a new altar. It stands higher than a man, like a great statue, and great spikes jut out from its length, hungry for blood. Master calls it the Claw of Dumat and says that the altar will help bring Tevinter to glory. I praised it, as was expected, and Master smiled. It was good to see him smile again. He has been fearful of late, vexed by the loss of followers. He has met with the other priests, and in secret I have heard them discussing ways to return the people of Tevinter to the ways of the old gods, as is only just. He spoke to me later in the day and asked that I call him Corypheus, as it was the name he would take for himself after a ritual. Master, now Corypheus, told me that my people, the elves of old, were tied to the Fade, and that in order to carry out the will of Dumat, you would need to call upon the magic that lives in our blood. Corypheus told me to gather all of the elven servants and bring them to the western hall of our home at midnight. That is the hall where the Claw of Dumat is now kept. There are shackles across the top of the great altar, and pools lined with runes beneath the claws. I have sent my wife and children away, but have not won the others. A few I may save. If I tried to save us all, we would only be killed in some other way, and others would die in our place. Master once laughed and joked. He could be stern, but he was not a cruel man. The weakening of the temples brought fear into his heart, and that fear has changed him. The cuts upon his arms are deeper and longer where he used his blood magic more often. He speaks to his wife little, he listens only to the voices in his dreams. It is almost midnight. The Claw of Dumat, great and spiked and merciless, is all my mind can see. I must gather the others. My family is safe. Corypheus will take me, but not those I love. Words somehow preserved in blood at the statue's base. Wow. So, Corypheus used to be a better man. Evidently. A magister of some kind, as we knew. But, obviously he was changed over the years. Flowers. Present the item to the freeholder. Where is the freeholder? It's good. It's good that we don't have to go all the way back to that one pilgrim. At least the person who we must have to return the fears to will always be somewhere nearby. At least it's good to know. Oh, I can't get up there for now. Fears of the dreamers, the freeholder. I watched the blights take my land. I had nowhere to go. I tended the fields as I had, even as my flock died and my family sickened. My body racked by pains and chills. I saw too late the poison that I crept into this land. In my fevered dreams, the sickness covered this whole world, and I wept in fear for the family I killed with my foolish pride. Show me that this world survives. Show me that the poison does not take everything. There we go. Constitution +1. Nice. So, giving him the flowers obviously showed that there is still some parts of the world that do survive. That's okay. So the riddles in a sense. What's in this one? Belt of ranged defense. How far we got to go? There's a weird opening there. I don't know why that's there. Okay, let's carry on. Oh, another mirror. Dexterity +1.
What are those things?
Spiders! Lovely, lovely spiders. Our favourite enemies in the game, truly. What's this? What is this? Excerpt from a... that was well timed. They think they own us, think they decide whether we live or die. They sit there smug in their armor, ready to cut off our heads for the slightest transgression, as though we don't strive every day to stay sane, to keep the demons away. They can't control us any longer. I won't go back to the circle, not ever. I thought about it last night, being back in the tower, their eyes on me, and all of it came back. All the years, head down, don't clench your fingers, be a good mage, be a quiet mage. And I realised I don't want to make peace with the Templars. I want them to burn. I want it so badly that the bed caught fire and wouldn't go out until they Van Iced it all over. It's still there inside me. I want them to feel the fear they made me feel. I want them to know what it's like. We're leaving for the Conclave in a few hours. If those bastards so much as blink the wrong way, I'll let them see what an apostate looks like. Oh, right, okay. That was one angry, angry mage. So that's the same journal there, right. That was pretty wild.
Perhaps I should be afraid, facing the most powerful members of the Inquisition. Greetings, Dorian. It is Dorian, isn't it? For a moment I mistook you for your father.
Rather uncalled for.
Dorian's totally unplussed by that.
Once again, Hawk is in danger because of you, Varric. You found the Red Lyrium. You brought Hawk here.
Just keep talking, Smiley.
So they're obviously trying to corrupt my followers, but it's not going to work. Similar to what happened in Origins when we ended up in the Fade there, isn't it? Our guys were kind of being corrupted then, but in this instance, they seem to be resisting it, thankfully.
Your Inquisitor is a fraud, Cassandra. Yet more evidence there is no Maker, that all your faith has been for naught.
Die in the void, demon.
Nice and to the point, Cassandra. I like it. What's this? Excerpt from a journal. I went into Vinter when I was a child. I remember dragon statues everywhere, big ones. I shivered as I walked between them, afraid they were going to bite me or breathe fire. My parents hushed me and told me the magisters liked the dragons as a sign of their power. Dragons are beasts, mindless, terrible. The arch-demon that comes with each blight is an offense to the Maker. We know all these things, but the magisters don't care. And it is the same with the mages. So much danger, so much power in hands not ready for it, and the mages only wish to celebrate themselves. The magisters are what the mages for Eldenor want to be, our rulers, holding us in terror so that we wonder if they will bite as we walk by them. I joined the Templars to keep such mages under control. I have killed many since the rebellion we all saw coming. Now the Divine wishes us to meet them at the Conclave and give them a chance to make peace. I will go, I will smile, there's a butterfly in my room. But if the dragon statue looks ready to bite, I will strike first. I am not a child and I will not be afraid. From the Journal of an Unnamed Templar.
Did you think you mattered, Hawk? Did you think anything you ever did mattered? You couldn't even save your city. How could you expect to strike down a god? Isabella is going to die, just like your family and everyone you ever cared about.
Of course, a fear would know where to hurt us most.
Smaller fears, I would wager. Scavenging whatever the nightmare leaves behind.
And they take the form of spiders. Something so many fear.
Spiders? I see maggots crawling in filth.
Of course. The demons look different to each of us. Personalized little terrors. Wonderful.
That is beautiful, isn't it? Wow, can't believe you brought Isabella into it. What a bastard. The birth of fear. You are too young to worry so, my child. Write your worries down here. All your fears are smaller once you've defined them. Listen, the child's shaky hand. What if Darkspawn come back? Father said one day he'll die. Darkspawn underground, Darkspawn under our house. Darkspawn coming up from the basement. The sun will die. Black bits on bread could be blight. Getting sick and dying from blight. Grey Wardens coming to make Father go back. Father dying fighting Darkspawn. Dark patch on Father's arm that he eyes from Mother. Father says he hears music. Just all so dark, isn't it? This place is an absolute rot hell. For the lack of a better term. Oh, divine.
The nightmare is close.
More memories.
It knows you seek escape. With each moment, it grows stronger. We only have a short time. Ask what you must.
You must know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
As must you. The answer lies in your memories. Lost to the nightmare when you last walked the Fade.
Or you could just tell me.
Would you trust my word? Trust what you have seen.
Fair enough.
What can you tell me about this mark on my hand?
You already know how the mark came to be upon your hand. As for what it is the needle that pulls the thread, as well as the key.
I don't understand.
It is the needle that passes through the veil, as little else can. You are the thread, and it is the key that locks or unlocks the door to the Fade. It lets you walk in the Fade physically, and survive. Without it, Corypheus must find another way to the Black City. It is part of you now, and cannot be removed without your death.
No wonder he wants to kill me.
So all of this is just a dream? Part of the Fade?
It is not just a dream. The minds of mankind are made real here. Their hopes, their loves, and their fears. What changes their world also changes this one. And yours are footsteps that move mountains in both. Tread carefully, Inquisitor. This ground is more treacherous than you know.
So can you tell me who, what you are?
I told you. I am helping you.
Yes, but are you her, or some kind of Fade remnant of her, or a spirit imitating her?
Our world is never that simple. What if the answer is none of those things? Or all of them?
Stop being cryptic just in here, please.
The question is, are you what the Maker made you, Inquisitor?
Why me? Yeah.
If I was chosen, I just don't understand why. Why me? Why this?
You are not the first to ask such questions. Did Andraste not question when the Maker charged her with an impossible task? Did she not feel unworthy? Her questions didn't lessen her heroism.
So now I'm a hero.
Not yet. Perhaps not ever. The choice will be yours.
You still haven't answered my question. What are you?
I am what you see. All other answers rest in you. Until later, then.
Didn't mean to break up that conversation. And I don't think I can start it again now. Nope, not working. Damn it. Okay, fine. Very well. Let's go and kill some more demons then. After this hastily written note. A note left by a burning candle. Lunette, the breach is sealed and the war between the Templars and the Mages is finally over. All our fear and terror is finally ending as order returns to this world. I wish you could see the people celebrating Haven. It is everything you would have wanted when you left for the Conclave. I'll make your sacrifice a worthy one. What we do here with this fledgling Inquisition will shape all of Thedas. I'll make you proud. Your flame will burn forever as a beacon of hope. Something is happening. The ground is shaking and the soldiers are running to the gates. Rest well at the Maker's side, my daughter. I will sing your memory again soon. Love, Eloine. A lot of people gave their lives, maybe unintentionally, for the. No, I don't want the console. I have no need for a console. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of people gave their lives unintentionally to try and achieve what we are hopefully going to achieve. So we will certainly make that sacrifices worthwhile. Right, let's get these memories in.
The demons!
Keep running!
This is going to be curious, isn't it? Alright, what's this? The Grey Warden. I joined the Wardens to serve in glory. No blade could touch me, nor any claw pierce my armor. Still, I was fated by joining to die. Alone in the deep roads, the calling in my mind, I sat by the last campfire I would see, allowing myself one last night of terror, and cursed the fate that brought me here. Let it be my choice to have served and died. Let it be nobility rather than the dread hand of fate. Destroy my destiny, and let this be my decision. So it's saying, find a way to destroy destiny, did it say? That's probably easier said than done. Do we have a map marker for that, or is that just search for answer? So it must be just a little bit further ahead. Okay. That's worrying. Can we go under here? No. Letter. Letter in a child's simple writing. The door is open. Mother said to run. She said the Darkspawn were coming. She wanted me to go. The door is open. It was closed when I left. She said she would be right behind me. She said not to come back no matter what. The lamps are lit all over the village even during the day to see through the smoke. Mother should be here by now, but the door is open. I'm going to look inside. And that's a horrifying thought. What could have happened there? Right, what are we going to find out now? Oh, Jesus.
Back in Haven. That's how I escaped.
The demon!
Keep running!
Ah! Go!
Oh, shit.
It was you.
They thought it was Andraste sending me from the Fade, but it was the Divine behind me. And then she died.
Yes.
So this creature is simply a spirit.
I think we all knew that was the case, Warden.
I am sorry if I disappoint you.
Wow. Well, it's the most helpful spirit I've seen in a while anyway. Are you her soul?
Are you her? Did you linger here to help me instead of passing on?
If that is the story you wish to tell, it is not a bad one.
What we do know is that the mortal divine perished at the temple, thanks to the Grey Wardens.
As I said, the Grey Wardens responsible for that crime were under the control of Corypheus. We can discuss this further once we return to Adamant.
Yes, Adamant, where the Inquisition faces an army of demons raised by the Wardens.
How dare you judge us? You tore CraigWL apart and started the Mage Rebellion.
To protect innocent mages, not madmen drunk on blood magic. Even without the influence of Corypheus, the Wardens go too far. They need to be checked.
The Wardens are a risk. Send them away before they cause even more trouble.
They might still be useful. What if Corypheus conjures another blight? You never know.
I don't know what to tell you. There are a few good ones, but an awful lot of the Wardens I've known went crazy.
So we can back Hawk, we can back Strahd, we can sit on the fence. Well, now is not the time. I agree there.
This debate can wait until we're out of danger.
Inquisitor.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's a big boy.
The nightmare has found us.
Form up. I'm with you.
Yep, let's not go tearing each other's faces off until we're actually out with this.
I suppose we should follow the divine. Whatever she is our way out of here.
Exactly. Right, I think on that note, guys, we are going to end this episode here, so thank you very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed. If you have, then please like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I shall catch you all in the next episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. Thanks again, guys. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.